Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Gutierrez, and welcome to a new segment here at Jasper Cat Productions called Ben Bakes, which is a segment that I'm going to be doing that if you follow us on Facebook, you'll know that we posted that we were going to start a cooking segment on this channel, and I hope this does really well because I think I'm going to enjoy this. I'm not sure if you guys are going to enjoy it, but only time will tell. Now, before we actually get started in any sort of baking at all, the first thing that we're going to do is preheat the oven. I'm not sure if there are pretty much a whole bunch of other type of ovens that work differently, but for this I just have to hit this button here and start right next to it. So while it's preheating, I'll show you guys what we're going to be baking. And it is this. It's a new product. It's a lemon flavored cake, and I already have all of our ingredients here, but it says we need 1 egg, 1 cup of water, 1/4 a cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of butter softened, which, as you can no doubt tell, is definitely really soft, and the mix that is in here. As you can tell, it is indeed a new product. And I'm pretty sure this won't be too difficult to open. There we go. And we got some stuff in here. We got like some mixes here. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is add all of these into here. So I'm not sure if there really needs to be a specific order, but the first thing I'm going to do is pour the water into here. Then after that, I'm going to take the butter and put it into here. As you can tell, that is indeed very softened. And I'm actually going to take my ring off for this because I don't want it to get dirty. And next I'm going to be taking the egg. Just tap it onto the bowl. And then crack it open like that. And now my hands are dirty, and I'll just put it inside of here. Now let me go and wash my hands. That's definitely something that you want to do whenever you try and get something on your hands that's rather like dirty, like eggs. Not that they're necessarily dirty, it's just they have stuff that you don't want to get into your system. That should do just fine. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to do is take the mix and then pour it in there. If I can find out how to actually open the bag without making it go all over. Yeah, that'd probably be a better idea. There we go. I'll just tear it open like that, and we'll pour it into here. And now we're gonna go and stir it. You actually want to stir it very hardly. Well, not necessarily hardly, but you really want to really get into stirring it because, as you can no doubt tell, the egg is indeed rotten. Well, not rotten. It's just that's not really the good word to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. So, as you can no doubt tell, it's mixing together very nicely. As you can see the bottom there, you want to make sure that everything, because even the mix also goes all the way down to the bottom. So you want to make sure that every single bit of the powder that is in the bowl is definitely all mixed together. So that looks good enough. There's how, that's the way it looks all mixed. I'll just put the fork there. Now, I think I'm supposed to pour it into here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, and that way I'm able to get as much of the mix in there as I can. Because usually when you try to do it with like a regular spoon or anything like that, there's a larger chance that some of the mix won't get into the bowl. But with one of these, that problem isn't really that important. I'm pretty sure it is as much as I'm able to get, really. There we go. I'm just gonna try and smooth it out so it doesn't look as ugly. Well, I'll just put this into here. Now, it's time to put it in the oven and wait for it to bake. There's a whole lot of warm air that's in there, like getting all over my face. You want to be very careful when using an oven. You want to make sure not to burn your hands and all that. So now all we have to do is wait until it's completely cooked, and we will tell you if it's actually good or not.